CBDCs and digital IDs aren't inevitable prisons. They're tools of control that only work if we comply. Here's some practical solutions that I'm exploring. Cash first. Use physical cash wherever you can, wherever possible. It sends a market signal and it keeps people's options open. Plus, it puts more money into the people's hands than getting taxed and losing percentage points on every single transaction that you make, which is getting more and more insane by the day. Parallel economies, so farmers markets, food co-ops, barter, time banking, keep the value flows in your hands. Cryptocurrency, and beyond the hype, but I stayed away from it for a long time, but I now see it as an essential way to diversify into. So learn practical crypto use. Bitcoin, Ethereum, coins coming out like Ethereum, other DAOs are perfect for peer-to-peer payment processing and anonymity. Decentralized ID banks, and these are starting to pop up more and more. So store your own data in a user-owned vault, decentralized location, and then you decide what gets shared and whether companies pay you for it. That's going to be the way of the future, because your data is going to be one of your most valuable assets. Explore the world of the private, so private trusts, private member associations, set up clubs, health co-ops, business networks that operate in a jurisdiction that is different to the one that you have been conditioned to think is the only way forward. Community resilience, so gardens, water collection, local skill swaps. The less dependent we are on central systems, the freer we will remain. And then digital hygiene, so minimizing unnecessary ID sharing online, so apps, facial scans, verification schemes, being really, really diligent in what you actually accept from a terms and conditions point of view. And finally, exploring different platforms, things like Odyssey, things like Primal, different social media networks that are popping up that are in a decentralized space that aren't as beholden to the legislations that are coming in. There's going to be options, there's going to be pathways. So those are a few of the ways that we've been exploring from a practical sense. Keep an eye out for part 2. I'm going to do a bit of more philosophical look at this and a way of which it could potentially go. But all of these ways are real tangible ways in which you can start to make sure that you still create the things that you love in the world, even with legislation, even as the world looks to control it more and more and more. And the thing that I love about these moments is that it encourages us to get creative and expand. And so invariably I've found in my journey with this, the more that gets pushed at you, the more creative you get, and the more you find incredibly expansive ways to create a new pathway and to create something different.